Hi guys.
Hello everybody, and Happy New Year. Yes.
Yes.
Hope you all.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Yes.
The
Tomorrow.
last day of 2018.
Tomorrow is 2019. So
That's my birthday.
yeah.
Tomorrow will be 27 days.
27 days to Abby's birthday,
28.
and she'll be 9. Yes. And just to sort of reiterate the point, Abby is my daughter, not my granddaughter. Okay.
We've had comments about that.
We have, yeah. Even again there recently.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody said that your granddaughter's lovely, and which is my granddaughter is lovely, but this is not my granddaughter. This is my daughter. So anyway, lads, it's welcome to this week's B.U.M. Before I start, just tell you what's going to happen in this week's B.U.M. We're going through my 10 favourite builds of the year.
10.
And Abby's favourite build of the year, and also a little bit of an explanation. If you've noticed there, I put up an unboxing of the Panther, and I didn't do it. Well, what happened was I started working away in the Panther, got the turret sorted out and a few other bits and pieces, the wheels and a few other bits and pieces, and I started working the tracks. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get the tracks to work. Okay.
So we're not doing that?
It just stayed straight. When I tried to bend it around the tracks, they just pinned everywhere. So I can't get them to work. I just can't. No matter what I did, I can't get them to work. I can't get them to go. I got so frustrated, but I just put everything back in the box, and I started a new one. So I've started the 2.5 ton deuce and a half truck. So stay tuned for updates on that. That's going very, very well.
Okay.
That is going very, very well. So let's go down to the bench and we'll have a look at my favourite top 10. But we'll start off with Abby's. Probably my favourite build of the whole year was Abby's little build. Okay, so let's go down to the bench and we'll have a look.
Uno.
So this is number 1. Well, this isn't in the top 10, as in it is, but it's not one of my builds. Okay, this is Abby's build, and Abby, this is one of those Meng cartoon tanks, and Abby built this. Didn't you, Abs? Yep, she built it.
It was fun to make.
Yeah, she built it. Every part of it. She painted it herself.
Oh, yeah.
Used the airbrush, and she did the camouflage and everything. The only thing I did was I did the minion. Old Bob here. Adolf Bob. But Abby made that all of her own, and it is an absolute look. It's after season with dust. There we go. So it's a beautiful little jobby. Okay, and
your one, Jack has it.
Yeah, Jack. I gave my one to Jack. He wanted a T34 in his room for some weird reason.
He said he wanted a real one in his room. Like
so
he's like, who doesn't want a T34 in his bedroom?
Okay, so there's Abby's little Meng King Tiger.
It's not in the top 10. It's
standalone, out on its own. So it's Abby's number 1. Okay, the first model that Abby built. So during the year, I'm going to get my hands on another one of these little Meng cartoon tanks or planes or whatever.
Planes?
We'll get one. You can get Meng little planes, cartoon planes as well. So whichever, we'll get you something, okay, baby, and you can do another one. So that's the first model I'm going to show you. Now on to my top 10 favourite builds of the year. Abby's going to pass them over to me. They're not in any particular order.
They're not in his favourite. They're just randomly thrown in.
Yeah, they're just because I couldn't say pick which is my favourite and this and the other. But this is well up there. Okay, this probably is number 1. Okay, now I have to go change the angles of the computer of the thing for this one. If you anybody remember this one, this is the radio truck. Okay, very, very enjoyable kit to build. Did a little bit of scratch building and all that in the inside of it.
I love the interior.
Okay,
that
so
turned
we've
out
got
amazing.
our chaps there.
That turned out amazing.
It did, didn't it? Really nice.
I like the Dio
And it's
too.
in the Dio stayed as a Dio because I have it down in the sitting room in
the cupboard.
in the display cabinet.
Which is quite clear, so you can see
Yeah.
it.
sort of, it's in a glass cabinet. It's in a glass cabinet. It's why it's not sort of covered in dust. But this is one of my favourite builds of the year. Okay, it's I'm trying to remember what make this kit is.
Oh, hold on. Let me think. Hold on.
Is this? It's the Polish crowd. The
oh, you used to have a thing of all the clouds, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where is that? It was up on a wall. I think in 33.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in a old house. Oh, great.
Can't remember the fucking name of the group, the build. It'll come to me. It will come to me before the end of the day. It'll come to me. But IBG. There we go. I knew it would come to me. It's the IBG radio truck. Okay.
Oh yeah. Got it.
It's the IBG radio truck. Okay. So that is one of my favourite builds, and the Tamiya figures. Yes. So that was one of my most favourite builds of 2018. Another biggie.
That was all the big ones.
Yeah, another biggie was this. Okay, and I did this early on in the year. Okay, and it's the Leopold, which was the Hasegawa kit. Leopold. As you can see, it's a biggie. It is a biggie. It's 1/72 1/72 scale. Okay, and it works. Yep. Well, when I say it works, the gun goes up and down, but gets a bit sort of top heavy because there we go. So
look, it says Leopold on the side.
Leopold, yes.
Did you show me a video of one of these?
Yeah, we
it was on the Discovery Channel also.
That's right, yeah. And there's it's even been used in various films and things. There's they used one in film that I just saw just the other day actually. They did the Desert Fox, and they used a picture of one of these coming out of the out of a tunnel as part of the coastal defences that Rommel was looking at prior to D-Day. So that's the Leopold 1/72 scale.
Not sponsored.
Lovely, beautiful kit. What do you mean not sponsored? You keep saying non-sponsored.
Because you said something about like the film, and I'm like, it's not sponsored by the film.
No. Also along the train, keeping in the sort of the vein of trains and things like that. Simon Kempy's doing the railway build, rail link group build, and I did that. I did the Leopold, and I did this, which is another little beautiful train engine. Very, very enjoyable kit to build, I must say, and it's also 1/72 scale, and very, very nicely detailed. Very, very nicely detailed indeed. Yeah. Okay, so that was in my top 10 as well.
This is a bit long ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago at all.
It's years gone by.
This was actually quite recent.
Really?
This is it's a Dragon kit. It's it's an Israeli half track. Well, it's an American half track, but used by the Israelis. Very, very enjoyable kit to build. Beautiful detailing and stuff. I've got all the underneath done as well on that. Okay, so there's that. Now, literally just this second I'm after popping off the bloody aerial. So the aerial is after popping off it. So that's got to be re-glued. So I'm going to stick that in there so to free fix that later on. That is the problem when you, after a while, the old aerials do break off just by touching off them and things like that. So you got to be careful.
The pants are like both the aerials are like gone off.
They're gone off it, are they?
It's in 33, I think.
Yeah. So that's the Dragon anti-aircraft gun half track. Okay.
I really like that because
really enjoyable kit.
The way of it, it's interesting, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
It's unique.
It's unique. It is.
You wouldn't see like a
you wouldn't see
car
one
nowadays like that.
You wouldn't see one driving down the road.
No.
Right.
I didn't even notice that line there on the.
And another one of my favourites. What's that now? Is that coming off something? Oh, is that coming off the train? Right. Another one of my favourites was this, and I only finished this very, very recent. This is the Hasegawa Shorinkai.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
George.
This is George. Yes. Really chuffed with how that came out.
I forgot that you put that line there. What is that supposed to be?
That's the aerial.
Why is it sideways?
It's the antenna. It's AM antenna, and that carries
It's like
radio waves.
our radio.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes.
for the radio waves. Very beautiful kit to build. Absolutely beautiful. My first attempt to do an airplane properly.
And it turned out great.
Yeah, and it really did, and it went down well. Lots of lovely comments about it and everything else. So I'm really chuffed with that one. That was the Hasegawa 1/32 scale. Shorinkai George. Okay, the N1K2 Kawanishi. Okay, so that's George. Okay. Next in line we have another one of my recent ones was my B.U.M M113 half track. Lovely little kit. It's absolutely beautiful kit. Fell together. It's an academy kit. In the back of it, I'm after sticking a bloke in there with a bottle of water. We can open this so you can get to see him a little bit better because it's a bit more light in there.
It's like what's it called? Oh, I forgot what it's called.
Armour Personnel Carrier, APC.
No, that flap at the top. You can get that onto some like cars and stuff.
Sunroof.
Yes, sunroof.
It's like a sunroof. So Abby's said it's like a sunroof. Okay. This comes with a lovely detailed engine as well. Nice engine in there.
And it's openable and closable. We like openable and closable things.
We do like openable, closable things.
And we also like movie thingies.
Yes.
And shop thingies.
And shooty thingies.
And
shooty things. Shooty things.
And shop
okay.
stuff.
Yep. So that's the B.U.M M113. Okay. Very enjoyable kit to build. Like all the kits, I keep saying very enjoyable, but they were all very, very enjoyable kits to build. We have to bring that one up. Oh, we have to get tangled up in the springs on the camera. We have this big Brutus.
It's huge.
It's huge. Yes, it's 1/24 scale.
1/24.
You have to fall it apart now.
He'll be okay.
There he is. This is the 1/24 scale Centurion. Or is it Centurion? Yes, Centurion.
Hello. I don't remember you building this.
Bits of cobwebs and things in it.
I don't remember you building this.
It's got a fabulous track, and it's a very, very nice workable track.
Why do I not remember you doing this?
Oh, you do. You remember doing this. Okay, nice workable track.
Oh yeah.
This was a beautiful kit. Simon Kemp gave me on this one.
Thank you. Thanks, Simon.
And that has pride of place up here on my windowsill. So that's the 1/24 scale Centurion.
Very good for him.
Yes.
The windowsill is like right behind the computer.
It's literally right behind the laptop here, and it's just sitting there, and it's a very, very enjoyable kit to build.
And it looks
fabulous. You know, it's got.
And it fills up the empty space of the window.
Fully detailed interior and everything else in that. So it's
I
absolutely.
love interior things.
Yeah.
Because I want to be an interior designer, maybe. I don't know. That's my job.
So that just all pops in together. I'll rebuild it after. Okay. So that's the Centurion.
I'll grab that for you. And you can.
Next we have another little kit that I really enjoyed building, which was this, the little Brumbar. Lovely kit. It's based off the Panzer IV.
I liked saying that, that's why I remember it.
I enjoyed doing the figures for that. They came out well. I was really happy.
And they're really cute.
Really happy with those figures.
I like how the one in the back is just like
just lathered up on top of it there. So
just chilling.
that was an enjoyable kit to build, and
He has blonde hair.
yeah, one is blonde hair and one has got brown hair. See. So that was a lovely kit to build. It really was. I'm trying to remember. I think it was a Tamiya kit, but beautiful kit, lovely kit to build, and very enjoyable, I must say. So that's the little Brumbar. So how many have we left? We've only 2 left, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah, we've 2 left.
This one and then.
So here we have one of my favourite tanks, and I don't even know why it's one of my favourite tanks. I think it's
it's kind of cute.
the weirdness. I think the thing I like about it is the weirdness. Yeah, it's a KV2, which is the one with the big huge turret on it. The great thing about that was it could only fire in that position, because if they turned the turret and fired, because the turret was so high, it would not get over. So same with it could only travel on sort of levelish ground. If any bit of an undulation in the ground at all, the turret either the turret would fall off, or the whole thing would turn over. But yeah, they were
weird.
They were weird and wonderful, like a mobile pillbox, because they were built strong, very strong. So that's the
obviously not strong enough to not fall over.
Yeah, KV2, enjoyable kit to build. I keep saying that, don't I? Enjoyable kit to build, but they were. I get enjoyment out of all of them.
And you enjoy most of your kits, but it's just like
we have this, which was definitely had to be in one of my favourite kits to build.
Technically, it's top 11.
This is a beautiful kit. This is the Tamiya,
Hi, Tamiya.
1/35 scale Nashorn. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Nashorn means nose horn, and it's a rhino. Okay.
Rhino.
Beautiful kit. Really beautiful kit to build.
Wait, did that say 227 and that says 223?
No, this is 223. Look.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like what the heck?
It was turned slightly like that, and it looked like a 227, didn't it? Yeah. But when you turn it over, it's a 3. Yeah, that was a lovely kit to build. Had a bit of an accident. It fell off the. It was on the kind of the shelf over my bed. And what happened was I kind of stretched out one night, and I kind of threw my arms up and I knocked it, and all the figures kind of fell out of it. And
is this a figure?
that's one of the figures for it. Yeah, we're missing the loader. The loader figure who's gone. Don't know where he's gone. He's probably under the bed somewhere. But
this is now this is me looking back. There's a little bit of like gap between the bed and the wall. It could have fallen down there.
More than likely, that's where it's gone. But yeah,
hopefully none of them are too badly damaged.
And even the front of that kind of broke off a bit. But
he's
still
okay.
Yeah, I get my enjoyment out of building it. Once it's done, it's a case of right, where am I going to put it?
Yeah.
You know, but there she is. It's the Nashorn. It's a kit I would definitely recommend people go out and get. The Tamiya one, absolutely brilliant.
Just the Tamiya one.
Absolutely brilliant. Well worth the money. It is a little bit dearer than most of the other, say, Tamiya kits, but it's well up there, engineering wise and everything else.
And it's definitely in your top 10.
Beautiful fit. And that's the last of my 10 favourite kits of 2018.
And my first kit was
and Abby's first kit as well. So that's it, really. That's it for this week's B.U.M. I'll just zoom back up to myself and Abs for the final Happy New Year thing. I'll do the wiggling moving around of the camera like that. How about that? That work?
Yeah. Hey.
So here we're
back.
back.
Mark on my face.
So all we've left to do is the B.U.M fruit and B.U.M chocolate. Yes, New Year's Eve chocolate and the New Year's Eve fruit. Okay. So the New Year's Eve chocolate is this. It's a Dairy Milk medley.
I don't like them. So
I do like them.
So you can have that.
They're very nice because they've got bits.
It's dark chocolate.
biscuit and fudge pieces.
We all know I don't like dark chocolate.
Yeah, well, there's only little bits of dark chocolate.
Bark chocolate? Bark chocolate. Woof, woof,
No,
woof, woof.
yeah, there's got little bits of dark chocolate and bits of biscuit and bits of fudge.
My friend bought in these like Polish like chocolate, and it was kind of like that, and it had, but it didn't. All it was like normal chocolate with dark chocolate chips in it, and I nearly vomited because it was so bad. Even the little bit of
you got green marker.
I know. I think it. I know what it is. I had a highlighter.
And you were playing, sucking the highlighters.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to take the wrapping off them, and I couldn't get it, so I had to bite them, and that's probably where it ended up, right here. I keep going here because that's where it is actually, but it's actually here. In the camera.
It's there. It's in both of them. It's both sides.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah, a little bit of little bit there as well. So,
and the green marker
you
girl.
can do the fruit, and the fruit is an orange.
For Lily.
2 reasons we have an orange today. One,
What?
it's the only fruit we've left in the house.
We're gonna go to Aldi.
Yes,
Guys.
and 2 is in the winter, an orange is the best fruit to eat because it gives you vitamin C, which we don't get during the winter time.
What about vitamin D? What gives you vitamin D?
The sun, but you get.
I don't like you, son. You
Daylight.
never give me. You don't give me vitamin D.
But we get vitamin C from the sun as well. But we get vitamin
So
C
everyone
from the
has
heat from the
vitamin
sun.
D.
Yeah, but because we cover ourselves up in the winter and things like that, we don't get as much vitamin C. So you got to supplement your vitamin C. You can
My
either,
friend loves
you can-
these,
yeah,
and
you
so
can either
she's
take-
just like,
Yeah, you can either take vitamin C tablets, which you know
they taste a bit off.
have an orange.
Have.
Just as good for you. Keep colds and flus at bay.
Can you
Yes.
hold this for a second?
Keeps you nice and healthy. So she's mad, absolutely.
This
mad.
one, this one, this one.
Bum
Which would
wouldn't be
you
a bum without
choose?
I'd be going into one, sure it wouldn't.
Oh, that's upside down. Which would you choose? A dairy milk medley or an orange? I'd pick an orange because I don't like dark chocolate.
So anyway, lads,
I like
that's-
biscuits and I love fudge. But with all them together, it's just no. Get out of here.
There's my chocolate gun. So anyway, lads, that's it. Don't forget to join us next year. Yes, join us on the channel next year. We'll have our bum every Monday.
What about,
got,
will we do it tomorrow?
Updates.
We do videos about
Yeah, but
Tuesday.
but anyway, that's it for this week, and that's it for this year.
Eat an orange.
It was an enjoyable year, I must say.
What?
I'm really happy with the response that people have given in. Comments in the comments box below, people have been very, very kind, and
By helping him, like, say like, oh wait, that should be over there, not there. Oh, I don't know.
yeah, simple,
I don't know.
simple little things like that. I mean, just
don't know.
pointing out little mistakes that I've made, which are nice. Do you know what I mean? But it's
And it's also helping you learn
yeah,
for the next year.
yeah,
tomorrow.
It's good to point out mistakes and things that people have made. I mean, don't be nasty about it.
No.
You know, saying, "Hey, you did that all wrong." You know, just saying, you know,
You could move that over like
yeah,
a little bit.
there's a nice way of putting it, and I'd say 99.999% of the people are very, very nice in this modelling community, and they're very, very nice.
Wait,
people.
what? Who's the one person who isn't?
Well, I don't know. There's always one. There's always one.
Dun-dun-dun!
Yeah. There's always a troll. There's always a troll.
Tra-la-la-la-la.
Yep. There's people that just sort of switch on to the channel and they're not into modelling, they're not into this, and they just sort of stick in a dirty comment anyway.
Yeah, I remember that like ballerina person or something.
Yeah, your fingernails are so dirty. I mean, I was painting.
What
I mean,
do you
I
expect?
just it was during an update, and I just finished painting something, and you know, I was yeah, it was a dye-off that I was doing, so I had bits of clay and things on my hands
yeah.
and up under my fingernails and stuff.
I saw.
Your fingernails are very dirty. And that's the only
And he's
comment
like a
that did it.
ballerina or something.
So I went onto his channel, and all he had up was sort of ballet
Ballerina
stuff. So That's enough about that anyway. So
That
a
was
couple of people
weird.
I want to thank for helping the channel out this year. Simon Kemp,
Yes, thank you.
Greg Riley, Joe Bentley.
What? Who's the guy who sent you a lot of kits, like the Apollo thing?
Yeah, I'm getting to that. I had it in my head now and I'm after bloody well forgetting. James Morgan and you see, I the whole thing in my head there, and they're typical out of happy.
I have sticky notes.
James and
wait a second. I can get my phone and we can check the comments.
Oh, it'll take us ages. And he's going to kill me because he's been so nice to the channel. He really, really has.
He knows who he is.
He sent me some kits. He sent
He
me
knows who
chocolate
he
and
is.
stuff like that.
Oh, is it the one who sent you that big box thing?
Yeah.
The thing? Oh God, no.
Yeah. Oh.
We're in trouble.
We are. We really are.
You know who you are.
Yes, you do know who you are. Is there anything there that I can hint myself to it?
Is it in a box down here?
No.
Did he send you to Bradley?
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause this video.
Oh,
I'm going to come back,
no.
find his name, and come back to you because I really, I can't leave the video without mentioning him, and I do apologise because it's called a brain fart. I regularly have them when Abby's are running around the place and confusing me. So back in a sec. The second I turned off the computer or turned off the flipping camera, Larry Brown.
Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. Literally, I swear to God, the second I
we both did it. The camera went off and we were like, Larry Brown.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you very much to all those people who've helped out this
and
channel.
others who've pointed out.
And all the people who've pointed out things and all the lovely comments that people have made. So
thank you.
Wishing you all a happy 2019 and hope to see you all in the new year. Don't forget tonight, don't drink too much. Don't drink too little either, but don't drink too much.
Don't drink too little either, yeah. Especially water.
I'll be having my traditional Irish tipple.
Oh, blue camera.
Guinness, okay.
And I'm going to clip it.
I'll have Guinness and I'll have my usual sort of midnight Jack. Yes. On the stroke of midnight, I have a little glass of Jack Daniels. So lads, that's it. Catch you all next year. Don't forget to stay tuned to the channel in 2019. We'll have more. We'll have more bums and updates and God knows what else. We'll see you then. Stay safe. Enjoy your modelling. And most important,
go out, buy yourself a kit, build it, and enjoy it.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year 2019.